These are definitely some of the most challenging fight sequences I've ever done.
This one was way above any of the others.
Guys really get hit, and they get hit hard.
My dream to come to work and get my butt handed to me. I really like to mix it up with these cats.
This is the biggest by far. I was reading the movie and you couldn't turn the page. It was action upon action.
What Nick Powell and I looked at was a lot of Thai movies, because Thai films in the last few years have really pioneered what I felt was very high-impact combat moves. And I thought that high-impact, real contact style is something that really suits 3D.
3D is different. The depth perception of where the punches go. You do see it differently from a 2D camera.
You cut less, which means can't create excitement through editing fast. You have to create excitement by guys really wailing on one another. And because you cut less,
Basher over the back of the head.
There's more of a chance you see that it's a stunt performer rather than an actor, which means you have to use the actors a lot more. So it kind of makes everyone's job a lot harder.
I've been trained for the last 10 years, from Fifth Element to Joan of Arc, Ultraviolet, to punch and to do a good miss so that it sells it to the camera. Well, now, suddenly they're like, no, hit him, hit him. And I'm like, I can't. This goes like against everything I've been trained to do my whole life.
Action!
A lot of actors and actresses are not used to doing physical contact. And with this 3D, there is close physical contact.
There was one particular fight move where Milla had to hit one of the undead in the face with a gun.
Set. Here we go, and action.
And of course, Milla doesn't want to hit somebody.
Sorry, I'm going too low.
You know, she's an actor. She doesn't really want to hurt people. And as we did more takes, you could see the stuntman would move his head closer and closer, because Milla would always make sure she missed him. And when we really went for it on what he knew was the really important take, he just edged his face forward, got clonked over the face with the gun. Milla broke down, she looked completely horrified, and the stuntman is going, ah, because he knew we kind of got the shot.
There's one shot in the movie where a vehicle crashes through a flaming debris field and comes straight to the camera in a close-up. And I had just assumed that that was going to be a digital effect and was ready to do a CG takeover and a match move.
We'll put one bike in behind you and one bike going around it.
And Nick said, no, I'm just going to do that practically, and I was there when they shot it. He got it all in camera, which absolutely blew me away. I learned a lot about what you could do with a physical stunt.
Let me know when you plan on doing that again.
It's kind of become a feature of Resident Evil films, Milla with two weapons. She's had two pistols, she's had two machine guns, she's had two swords.
She's got every sword that she's ever wielded in the Resident Evils on her wall.
But we've never really mixed it up. Nick Powell came to me and he said, you know what, I've been looking at these Thai movies, and what if we take the sword away and we replace it with a chain? And I'm like, yeah, but where's this going to come from? And then I walked outside and I saw someone had chained up their mountain bike. You know, mountain bikes have these really thick, chunky chains and these big, chunky locks. And I'm thinking, you know what, you start twirling one of those things around, you're really going to do a lot of damage. So we had Milla pick up a mountain bike chain with a big, thick lock on the end of it, and she uses a pistol and a chain. And I think probably does more damage with the chain than the gun.
Every time I do a Resident Evil film, I'm constantly upping the ante.
She works months on these acrobatic martial arts routines.
She moved to Toronto a month and a half before we started shooting a frame of film, and that was so that she could rehearse fights.
So we've been working at this for probably 6 weeks. Milla, Johan Erb, Kevin, we've been training different martial arts in order to sell the action.
Milla is the most supportive actress to work with. I mean, we're like, get those heels higher, get the boobs out more.
Milla and I stay in touch with the fans. And one of the things I know they've been looking forward to is a fight between Jill Valentine and between the Alice character.
Only the two of you.
It'll be enough.
We intend to deliver that.
There's something like 200 moves.
It's massive, and it's so intricate.
It's unbelievable.
You know that whole sort of expression, buns of steel, and then you kind of go, ooh, it's hard. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
And at the same time as the two of them are fighting on one side of the ice, you have Rain fighting with Luther and Leon on the other side. So it's a massive action-packed sequence.
And it's like, yes! It's really good.
What sells it for people is a sense of reality. Especially now with 3D, we are actually hitting each other.
We've hit the right mixture on this movie, I think. It's realistic, but it's also a little hyper-realistic in its style and sensibilities.
You can't kill me.
I don't need to. And we're selling it.